Hi everyone, I welcome all the divine souls on my YouTube channel, which is Twin Flame Realities. And I'm sorry my video got delayed again because I had cold and cough, and I'm feeling better now so that I'm able to speak. And I'll speak a bit slow so that my words are coming clearly. So before going on that 10 years of painful journey, I did a self talk about few things, which was really important for me, because it was going to be such a painful journey which was told by divine, and it was my own choice, which I've already shared in my previous video. You can listen that video. So during school days, I was in it was in 11th standard, wherein I had a friend whose elder sister was doing BSc nursing course. So she was doing it through a government college, wherein she was placed under training or for a training in a government hospital. So she was about to complete either third year or fourth year, I don't remember exactly. So me and that friend of mine went to that particular hospital to meet her, because she could not come to home for a very long time. So there, this girl who was doing this BSc nursing, she started sharing the experiences, what she was facing there or experiencing while taking those trainings. So she said, sometimes she's been placed in a psychiatric department, wherein she met a guy who was close to 27 or 30 years of age, who lost his mental control, and was sort of placed in mental asylum, because one girl cheated him in relationship and also left him, and there he was placed in that psychiatric department, and he was not in his senses, but then yes, he used to cry and remember that girl. So he used to share some beautiful painful notes which he used to write for that particular girl. So this sister of my friend started telling that story to us, and I was literally feeling that pain, that was such a painful thing to hear. That was the time I realized second time the power of emotions and feelings. In my previous video, I have already shared that during my childhood, I recognized the power of emotions and feelings. Now this was the second time in 11th standard, I realized the power of emotions and feelings. So I realized feelings and emotions have that sort of control over a person's life. It can give you a life, a person who is dying. Also it can break somebody's not just mind, heart, and body, also the soul. So this was the reason that I decided to take one particular decision, because I knew how powerful emotions and feelings are, and I know I am a different being. Though that time I was not ready to be in this acceptance that I am a divine child, but then again I was experiencing a lot of things. My energies are addictive. It is addicted to people, and immediately, quickly, people get attached to it. So I knew if somebody there who is honest, loyal, kind-hearted, especially talking about a masculine, and if he gets attached to me, and in case if someday I have to leave that person because of any reason, then that person won't be alive or will be placed in a mental asylum, and then I will be doing that sort of sin that should be avoided. So that was the reason I again became so concerned about this particular thing, that as I kept my career on priority, again it had a reason, because I saw people change. They change at any point of time, and then you will feel regret. So maybe probably you could have given importance to your career, not to a person. So I did not want to face any sort of regret in my life. That was the reason I kept my career on priority. But what I have seen in several cases, wherein two people were in love, they claim to be in love, wherein many times a guy left a girl because he was ambitious, he wanted to focus on his career. And the same thing I also saw in from the girl side, wherein girl left a guy who was actually a genuine guy, was truly in love with that girl, but she left it for a career or for a money with other person. In both the cases I saw these two people who actually left because of their career or for a finances. At the end, the karma was that they were living a life like a beggar. Neither they had true love nor they had money. So I knew this is gonna be a karma. If somebody claims to be an ambitious person, and they leave a true genuine person because of their career, they will face these sort of consequences. So by keeping that thing in mind, I decided to take a decision, as I was going on a painful journey. And till that time, I decided not to come in any sort of relationship, also not to get married, and also had a concern that how can I keep myself away from these people, because I just talk to somebody even for once or twice, and then they immediately propose for marriage. That was such a stupid thing for me, but I was irritated. So I knew that I understand this happens frequently with me. So to maintain distance, I decided to wear a mask of being a rudest girl. So I decided, when I step into this journey, I will portray my image as the most rudest person, so that neither somebody dare to propose me, and I mean they will not approach me even. So proposing is a secondary thing. So that was sort of a thing, a decision I took, wherein that will be helpful for me and for the other person also. Because see, I understand, if other person has a feeling and I'm accepting them and then leaving them, that is a sinful thing. You should always take conscious decisions about everything, not just about love, relationship or marriage. So that was a incident when this girl shared that a guy went to in this mental asylum because of a girl cheated in love. So I understood the power of emotions second time, and there I decided to maintain distance in the entire journey of this 10 years of painful journey. So also, as I knew that my energies are rare, people get easily attached to it, and it becomes impossible for them to detach from my energy. Wherein it was easy for me to detach from anyone, but it was not easy, or I would say impossible, for other person to remain away from me or from my energies. So I knew the energy I hold is a sacred, powerful energy. Also, it cannot be just shared with anyone. This is a powerful energy, and I have a lot of respect for it. So I will only be sharing this energy with the right person, not with anybody else. So that was another reason that I decided to maintain my a distance from love, relationship, or and from from a marriage. And I was clear and sure that until I fulfill all of my career goals, I will not be coming in a relationship or a marriage. That was so clear within me. So that was another reason that I wanted to stay away from this, and also had this thing, in case if I have to ever think about getting married or to be in a relationship, I will only think about once I fulfill all of my career goals. And for taking this type of decision, that keeping my career on priority and remaining away from these love, relationship, there was another reason that I did not want to give any single reason to divine, wherein divine can say that I did a wrong thing. No, I always wanted to be a good person, a good child in divine eye. So that was another reason that you cannot blame me ever that I have left a person because of career. No, I will first focus on my career, and that too, after that I will decide whether I really want to be interested in love, relationship or not. Because I have seen people who first wants to fall in love, and then all of a sudden wants to break up, and then they say, no, I want to focus on my career because it is important for me, I can't give you time. So I wanted to avoid those nonsense things in my life. Also had one clarity wherein I saw that when a person is hurted in love, relationship or in a marriage, it will also hurt their soul, not just their mind, body. But if I get hurt in career because of any reason, then it will only hurt my maybe my mind, my body, but not my soul. So I did not want to hurt my soul, and that was another reason I wanted to stay away from this. So as divine told me that while going on to this journey of 10 years of journey, painful journey, divine told me that I'll be meeting all sort of wrong, evil, narcissistic people for all 10 years. So I decided not to be in a relationship or fall in love or get married during this year, these 10 years of time. So that was another thing which was clear to me. Another discussion I had with myself, as since my childhood I was experiencing a lot of things into the spiritual world. Apart from seeing and talking to spirits and the spirit attack, there was another thing which I was experiencing. So I, completed my 12th standard and I started working. It was only 6 months that, I completed working in a particular company. And then one day it was 11 a.m. I was going outside, wherein there was a guy who was again a neighbor. So he proposed for marriage and I denied. So his ego got hurted and he tried ending my life through accident. And I was saved several times. But that day he hit me in that way that, I almost, was died, I would say. So that time I experienced something that, when he hit me through bike, I actually, the way I jumped, I experienced that there was a guy who was sort of a bodybuilder type personality. He holded me in his arms and took me towards the sky and also closed my eyes. So I was not fainted, I was awake. Yes, I was in my senses, but I experienced that, this is a masculine body who I can touch, holding me in his arms and taking me towards the sky. And then within few minutes or after few minutes, he put me down on the road so that public can see, yeah, she met with an accident. And then by late night I realized, through all the medical tests, that there was compression fracture, wherein I was in the hospital for 10 days. There I was given 55 injections, and doctor said I cannot move my body, at least for 3 months I had to be on bed. But then later on, I was on bed rest for a year. So this, particular experience, a person who holded me in his arms and took me towards the sky, this was a divine entity. So I realized, this was completely I experienced from the open eyes. So I wanted to understand who he was, and I'll share it again. It is connected to the twin flame journey, but this was a divine entity. So like this, I was experiencing a lot of things in my life, and as even living in 3D world, I was experiencing so many other things in spiritual world. So I noticed that whenever I was, about to fall from where, or maybe, fall from somewhere, or maybe was about to be hit by, any sort of vehicle, I was always saved and protected by this particular, masculine, divine entity. So this was such an amazing experience, I would say. But then I wanted to understand, why is this happening with me? Another concern and question I would say I had about me, that during my childhood I recognized I do not have any sort of feelings for anyone, especially for masculines. So as I do not have feelings for anyone, also I'm not having attraction towards anyone. But then whenever I used to see a couple, a happy couple, I used to feel extreme happiness within myself. And if they needed any sort of help, I was the one who used to be available. Most of the time it was in office also, that I used to do extra work so that they can go on date and have their time with each other. So this was a concern. It was a frequent thing which I was noticing. Whenever I see a happy couple, I feel so happy within me, wherein I knew neither I am interested in love, marriage, or even relationship. So this was a question I was looking for an answer. But at the same time, I also had one phobia within me since my childhood, that I cannot see a couple fighting, wherein I used to see it, the moment I start hearing the voices, in the neighborhood, or maybe sometimes at a relative's place, I used to run away from those places, because I knew I have a phobia. I'm so scared of this. I cannot see a couple fighting, wherein in my own family, I never saw my karmic parents, fighting with each other. Never ever. Yeah, there were, a bit of small sort of fights, arguments, but that was also becoming, and turning into a fun activity for the entire family. So, and also in those sort of small fights, I never saw both of them ever disrespecting each other. So that was sort of a fight with lot of respect. So I never saw that these karmic parents were never fighting with each other. But I knew that I have this phobia. So I had this concern, why do I have this phobia? I cannot see a couple fighting, wherein my own parents never fights. I've never seen them fighting. So that was another question for me. And since divine told me that divine has seen or selected a life partner already for me, so since then I had one question or concern within me, that if even though if I'm a friend with somebody, be it male or female, the way I support them, always available for their help, also ready to give up on my life for them, to save them, to protect them, but I don't see anyone taking a stand for me. So giving up on their life is way far away from even in thinking like that. So I was like in case if I would like to have a partner, I would like to have that quality, in that person. He should be exactly like me. The way I support people, at least he should take that stand, for me. I understand I would never need his help, but then I want this quality to be there, because I've not seen this thing in anyone else. So I had this thing, the way I support people, I'm ready to fight for, even with the entire world, for one person, or whom I call my own people. So I wanted the life partner, if I want to have, he should be ready to take a stand for me, and also to be, ready to fight with the world for me. Though I would never need that thing, but I wanted that thing should be there in him. And before going on this painful journey, during that time when we were having a discussion, me and Divine, about those 10 years of journey, Divine told me one thing, when a selfish human get to know that a person is honest, loyal, kind hearted, innocent, and she is alone, what these selfish people do, they try to first of all, they try to take them under their trust. They try to win their trust, and then try to snatch or take away all of the things, good things they have, and then they also try to break that person into pieces. So this is how humans are, and we have been telling you since very long time. You never listen to us, you never made any sort of changes. So you are going to meet again those sort of people. It will all be repeated. So we want you to do some sort of things that you'll be pretending something to these people, that you are alone, you are not staying with your family because you do not have good terms with them, wherein the situation is opposite. You are going out of your house because you do not want to marry, but you will not be telling this secret to anyone. You will be telling people you do not have good terms with your family. That's the reason you stay away from them and you stay alone, because you are going to stay in the same city. You are not going to change the city. So if you tell them you do not stay with your family because of personal reasons, not giving them the this marriage reason, they will believe, and then you will get to see the things we have been telling you about humans. They are exactly like that, and then you will be ready to make changes. So I agreed for that. Wherein situation was completely opposite with me. Whenever I saw a person who was alone, I had several people in my life, male and female both, who had no family support, no friend support, and I was the one who used to be available for them, taking care of their finances and all sort of important thing they needed in their life, kind of support, be it for their studies or for their even for professional work. So I helped them with finances. So, but then these were things, every time I had to see that, I was disappointed. They did not deserve my help. And every time I was shown by the divine that, why you should not help these people and why you should make changes in your life. So this was another concern, divine told me. Divine also took one promise from me. It was another commitment, I would say, that I always kept other people on priority, their needs, their support, their help, and also never gave any importance to my own, things in my life I needed. So I always kept other people on priority. Now divine wanted me to make changes. They wanted me to keep myself on priority. So I gave commitment. Once this game gets over, I will start doing the things which you want me to do. Another concern I had, that my soul was requesting for two wishes at the same time. That one, I should live in Himalayas, like at hill station, like a saint, and at the same time I also fulfill my 3D goals. So for me it wasn't possible. Either I can live like a saint in Himalayas, or in the hill stations, or I can live this 3D life. So it was quite difficult for me. So I made a promise. The moment I start living alone, I will create a sacred space. The entire house will be full of divine powers, divine environment, that my soul will have the same feeling as like Himalayas. So this was another concern I wanted to understand. Another reminder divine used to give me, that I am superior, or the most important thing amongst all humans on this planet, and I was not ready to agree with this, and had this discussion many times. Even after my spiritual awakening, almost 1.5 years, I was not ready to agree with this term. I thought, no, every human is equal, all humans are equal. But no, divine showed me something which I will share. It has a separate topic. It had something with the divine masculine, so I'll share it in a separate topic. Another commitment divine took it from me that as I was not ready to take the help from anyone, also not allowing anybody to help me, no matter what sort of situations I was facing, because I knew that humans always expect something in return when they help you. So I wanted to stay away from that thing. But many times I also denied taking the help from divine. So divine took a promise, once this game gets over, I will be taking the help from divine, and also from some sort of humans which will be placed on my path. Also, I will be asking for help whenever I'll be needing it. So I gave this commitment. Also, I had another concern whenever somebody used to appreciate me for physical beauty or for my talents and gifts, as I had a habit of decorating my house, the family, when I was living with my family. So most of the time it was relatives or the neighbors who used to visit our house and appreciate nice nice decoration, is there any sort of occasion. So I did not needed any sort of occasion to be decorating the house, but as it was a frequent thing, frequent sort of appreciation I was getting, so I used to get angry and upset. So I started comparing, why do I get angry when somebody appreciates me, be it about physical beauty or about the talents and gifts I have, wherein if I see other people, they do shittiest things to get attention and appreciation from others. So why do I feel like this? So I had this question. Also in my journey, I used to support females a lot, and every time I was shown by the divine that why I should stop this. So many experiences I have to share with you all. And apart from these, I had a lot of discussions with divine before going on this journey, and I don't remember all of the things now because it's been a lot of so many years, I would say, and also the healing has been done, so I don't remember many things. But the important thing I have shared, it is important to be shared, because when I start sharing my journey, each video is only about your inner work. It will give you a lot of mental clarity about twin flame journey and twin flame connection, because on purpose there are a lot of things has been created on the name of twin flame journey to keep real twin flame stuck. So this is the reason that I'm sharing these each video with in detail. So this was about today's video. I will see you in another video. Till then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye.